What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixelbutters here, and welcome back to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax when we left off.
I barely survived.
I think this picture kind of shows off everything that was going on as we left off. But you faced off against Elizabeth and you won! Congratulations, way to go. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. A singular applause.
What?
And now, just when I thought I've managed to throw her off balance, this is where you Elizabeth-san gets back up elegantly as if nothing had just happened.
Of course.
Suddenly I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me she hadn't been taking this seriously at all up until now.
Round two. Wait.
In the next moment, I'm swallowed into a torrent of power like a leaf being blown into the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening.
Oh boy.
My vision blurs as I'm spun about, and before I can tell up from down, the floor jumps towards me and I'm slammed into the ground.
That rhymed.
Am I going to lose?
That's how I felt.
As my consciousness fades, I see the faces of my friends and Aiga-san, all those I had fought up against until now. It's like that story that you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die.
Oh.
Am I dying?
She just casually killed you.
Can I really accept that?
Oh. I'll fight as much as I have to in order to save my friends.
Let's go. I'll fight as much as I have to in order to save my friends. I have to keep fighting. I've come so far. I can't lose heart now. I desperately force my legs to move and manage to stand up again. Elizabeth-san shuts her book with an air of finality.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true strength.
Why, thank you.
Thanks.
The unyielding torrent of power suddenly ceases without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that, I continue to stand stock still, unable to move.
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Igus earlier. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again.
She cuts herself off and nods to herself as if to confirm some suspicion.
This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
You mean fruit?
Flute?
Flu? Chin.
Influenza. Oh,
I...
sure.
Huh?
In any case,
Now
I'm
she got
quite
it.
Pleased.
Even after a battle, she acts like that.
God.
I feel like a fool for believing that she really would have killed me, even if it felt quite real at the time.
She could have.
Can't believe any of this. My legs give out under me and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth-san looks straight into my eyes.
May I ask you something?
No.
To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future. It is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret had said something similar just before this tournament had begun.
Yeah.
I had overcome the ordeal concerning last year's case and opened the door. Margaret's and Elizabeth-san's words come together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
Opening the door is necessary, but it's not what's truly important. What's more important is making sure that you follow the path that's beyond the door. Only once you have that path in mind does it matter whether you've opened the door or not. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth-san smiles. It seems the former dweller of the Velvet Room is pleased with my answer. She must have chosen a path of ruin at some point and is doing everything in her power to see it through. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel as if I'm able to understand her a little better now.
Well then, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
Peace! With this, Elizabeth briskly walks out of the room.
I'm out.
She caused me some trouble, but I've also learned something about myself as well. I think I'll call it a draw. As I wave goodbye to Elizabeth, I hear Aiga-san getting to her feet behind me.
You good?
I...
Not the music.
Are you
Oh,
alright?
man.
You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Aiga-san doesn't seem to be very hurt. Or damaged, or whatever you would say. She she was likely just knocked out. I had absolutely no chance of winning if I'd gone easy on her either. This is getting ridiculous.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Huh? Isn't that normal?
Aiga-san's laughs at my confusion.
Seeing you smile like that, I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
Aiga-san stops laughing and thinks deeply for a moment. But after a few seconds, she looks back up at me with a serious look in her eyes.
You have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward. But I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
I have no reason to say no.
Yeah.
I look Aiga-san square in the eye and nod reassuringly. And so Aiga-san told me about her directive. And it was truly surprising. There's another case involving personas and shadows outside of Inaba, even before our adventure last year.
Yep.
And she was a weapon with a heart created with the express purpose of wielding a persona to fight the shadows. She believes that this current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon and caused it to enter the TV world.
So, there's another girl robot with a heart like you, and she's the cause of all this?
We came to this world to retrieve her. My older sister, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys, is in this world somewhere.
Do you think it's the Miss President?
Oh.
Her eyes are unnormal. The thing about her eyes I always thought before is it reminds me of, I can't remember her name, but the robot that was the companion in episode, I guess, / The Answer. Because that one had bright red eyes that are not natural.
Yeah, but
if Miss President is a robot, that makes a lot of sense.
But Miss President doesn't have any mechanical parts that are obvious.
That are obvious, but it seems like this is, I don't know. Well,
because an older generation would look even more robotic, you'd think.
I don't know. I'm throwing shit out there.
Like, she has ears and stuff, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Regular arms.
Nanako, Miss President, her shadow, and now Labrys. I have a mountain of tasks to accomplish now. But even though I have a lot to do, I can't ignore any of it.
Tell me more about Labrys, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
Unfortunately.
Aiga-san's expression clouds. She said that she was a machine, but she really is no different from a human. As I ponder this, I listen to what she has to say. It's discouraging.
So you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
Isn't that handy? Fuck. Basically, all she can tell me is that Labrys is a robot who's built to look like a girl.
Oh, well.
I'm throwing it out there.
Okay, then maybe. Then maybe.
You know, let's not worry about the fact that older sister being a previous generation, but this one is...
Yep.
Wait a second. I did meet a girl I didn't know in the TV world. Miss President. Could Miss President be Labrys?
Is there a possibility that she looks, well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was
just about to
yeah.
But
My sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
That's what I was saying.
Unless it was a situation where, like, when they were making it, they were too human-like, and they were like, we don't like this. You gotta make sure we understand what's a human and what's a robot. So we gotta make sure you remove the ears and make a robot arm and a weird shoulder pads. I don't know. Then there's no way Miss President could be Labrys. Fuck, I could tell at first glance that Aiga-san was a machine. Miss President appears to be completely human. And everyone's considered that she might not be human until just now.
I did.
But that just makes things even more complicated. What in the world is going on inside this TV?
alright, in any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the announcement room. If Labrys is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
I shrug slightly.
What if it is her, though?
Well, I mean, actually, because they just said that they believe this started when Labrys came inside the TV world.
Yeah.
And if this whole thing if it's the shadow built off of that, then that would have to be her.
Yeah.
I don't want to be so grave. I guess I must sense what I'm trying to do in smiles.
Thank you. I will trust my sister's fate to you.
Of course. I give Aga-san a determined nod and run out of the classroom. I just want a small little drop shot on these letters. That's all I want, a little bit. When you get the white in the background, it gets tough for me to process it all.
For me, it's fine. I don't know why it's messing with you, though.
I think it's just the way that I read things, because I'm reading them very fast as it goes along.
Yeah.
But man, what a busy golden week. I have to make sure Nanako's okay. Find president, unmask whoever's masquerading as Teddy, and now search for Labrys somewhere in here.
Oh boy.
Dots. If this wasn't happening, I'd be kicking it with my friends at the Junes food court.
Yep.
Yukiko was trying to be coy, but I'm pretty sure that big bundle she was carrying was the boxed lunch she'd made for us.
Oh.
As to how it might taste,
Oh yeah.
well, let's not get sidetracked. I'm sure we'd all have enjoyed it anyway.
Would you?
Eventually, I would have called Nanako over and we would have brought some snacks together. Bought some snacks. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shiroku store. And
Yeah, Shiroku, come on.
And maybe I could have made it to, I'm trying to read these words I haven't read in a
Yeah.
while. Sozai Daigaku.
There
In
you
time
go.
to buy the last of their special croquets.
Croquettes. Croquets? Yeah, they're gonna buy a croquet set.
I wanted to talk with the owner of Daidara and get some books from the Yomenaido bookstore.
There you go. It's like a quiz.
It really is. They're just bringing up every place we've gone to before. I have a steak bowl at Aya. Hung out with the fox at the Tatsume Shrine. Waited for my uncle so we could have dinner. And tomorrow, I'd have gone fishing.
Oh yeah, fishing.
The one who ruined my vacation and caused all these problems is the same person who stole Labrys. And if they truly brought Nanako back into the TV world...
We'll catch them no matter what.
They're not getting away from me.
Oh.
As I run on, I come across yet another blue door.
Oh.
Perhaps it's a sign that I need to calm down. Sure, I may have lost my cool for a moment.
Just a little bit.
Someone here? Again?
I reach towards the door and, with a relaxed smile. Okay.
Shit.
Caffeinate while I get a break.
I was gonna say, all you're doing is reading.
Margaret is in her usual position. I glance around to see if there's anyone else in here. Looks like her nutcase of a sister's in here.
Damn.
Margaret notices me looking in size, a seductive sound that also conveys annoyance. That's a way to put it.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble, though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
There's a hint of tenderness towards her sister in her words. Her sister must be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that when I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
Thank you. A new resolve. I find myself nodding along.
You have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah, I understand.
But this will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
Bring it on.
The way she puts it makes it seem as if she was testing me. I don't respond immediately and think about the question. It would be lying to say that I'm not worried.
You had it right the first time.
Yep, I doubted myself for some
It's
reason.
that lighter background.
Uh-huh.
It messes with you.
It really does. I know that my heart can be swayed by change.
And a white background.
There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment. But even then...
If I have my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
The fairy tale motto.
I see.
Margaret nods slightly in response.
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
Wow, that's deep. And true.
Right. Yeah? Oh, going back. As she smiles, my vision begins to blur.
How's this for a white background?
I can read this. I hear words being repeated.
It's because it's black text on
I
a
know,
white
right?
background.
I have reached the threshold of truth.
It's almost like it's mocking you at this point.
Everything that's happened during the course of this case runs through my mind. The new appearance of the TV world, this tournament pitting us against each other, the student council president, and a fake Teddy. Who would want to be Teddy? My encounter with a weapon with a heart, Aga-san searching for her sister, Labrys, and the determination that I've gained through these constant battles. what I must accomplish. How do I show what I've decided through my actions?
God, this screen is so offensive to the eyes.
It is so bright.
Oh, it heard me.
You can now place the bookmark down. Let's go.
Nice.
All right.
Hallway.
It seems that the number of invisible walls has decreased.
Oh.
Could this mean that the end is near?
Don't put it that way.
Just as I think that, I hear a familiar voice.
That's enough!
Oh boy. That was Miss President's voice.
Uh-huh.
It was coming from the door to the announcement room. I finally made it.
Da-da-da-da.
They open the door to the announcement room and rush inside.
You're finally here. Hello, Sensei.
Hello,
Hi.
not Teddy.
Congratulations. How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
Horrible.
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rize. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused, while Rize's face lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai. You're late.
I have to stay cautious of the general, but I signal to the girls that everything will be alright now. The general's closer to them than I am.
I just imagine him giving a thumbs up.
I can't afford to make any reckless moves just yet. And there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
I look around the announcement room, but Nanako is nowhere to be
I
found.
feel like it was a bluff.
Oh, absolutely. The general's face distorts with an ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See?
So the general extends the arm that was held behind him.
Oh.
And there was Nanako.
How do we know that she's real, though?
Her arms are clutched to her chest, and she slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened.
Nanako!
After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. The general disappeared. For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. The general had been standing directly behind her, but now he's gone. How could he have gone somewhere else that quick, right in front of me, without me noticing it?
Unless he turned into Nanako, I don't know.
Bro.
While I'm confused about the general's disappearance, Nanako weakly calls to me. Being in the TV world has obviously taken a toll on her. She totters towards me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. I can think about the general later.
I don't trust this.
I have to save Nanako right now. As I reach out to her, Rize yells.
God, stop calling her Rize. It's Rize.
Rize, whatever.
Senpai, no.
It's an S.
Nanako-chan's not there.
I knew it.
Nanako's not here? What is she saying? She's right here. Just as I'm about to say so,
Ooh.
my hand stops. Something's not right.
Oh, that's creepy.
I try to look into Nanako's face once more. And in her eyes, I saw madness.
Ew.
Oh, so close.
I knew
Just
it.
a little more and Sensei would have been a goner.
You whore!
You bastard.
Oh, or that.
Yeah, that works. I'd barely reacted in time to draw my sword and block the attack. The general suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane, and I get a good look at him as our weapons clash together. I see the madness in his face, the same madness I'd seen in Nanako's only a moment before. That's when I noticed that Nanako has disappeared.
Uh-huh.
What's going on?
Come on, put it together.
You've got it wrong, Senpai. It's all been him from the beginning. He can make whoever's looking at him see him as someone else.
It's wild.
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
That's right, the enemy is able to control what I see and hear. I'd realized that after the battles I'd had today, but seeing Nanako had made me forget all that.
It's like Genjutsu from Naruto.
The general laughs at this.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
Just like how my friends hadn't actually gone crazy before our fights, Nanako had never been brought into this world in the first place. The appearance before me is a fake.
Yep.
He distorted our senses all to make us suffer. But just as I'd thought, he couldn't deceive Rize's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her, to keep her from warning us during his tournament. Now that I know that, I push the general's cane away and jump back towards the girls in order to distance myself from him. Good, now I'm between them and the general. Then I look straight at the one behind this bizarre situation.
Who in the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously, the level of intelligence around here. Fine then. Here. Get a good look.
Oh, it's animated.
Ooh. Fancy. Ew.
Don't like that one bit. It's the dirty bubble. Well, that seems a lot more robotic.
Interesting. That
well, good
hair,
luck.
though.
Good luck.
The hair, though.
Have fun with that.
Oh, God. Okay. This is happening? This is happening?
This is happening. Stay calm. Stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
This is happening?
Shadow. The true self.
Yep,
Okay,
there
so
we go.
that's just, I guess, Miss President's form in this world just took on a human one,
Yeah.
and the shadow has a mortal. Yeah, that's fine. We can keep going.
Yeah.
My face.
That's you. I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, a ponytail, and a mirror image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you? Why does she look like me?
That's its true form. That thing is your shadow.
I've been through this. Don't worry.
We've all been through
This
this.
shadow? She really came from inside me?
Uh-huh.
Rise tries to calm Miss President, but the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut.
Valid
While
reaction.
Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being. I now understand what is going on. Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic girl before.
Imagine if we didn't meet Igus before this. We'd be
I know,
like,
we'd be
what the
really
fuck?
fucking confused.
Uh-huh.
All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily.
Yeah.
Even in the TV world. Also, the whole killing thing makes sense because she was created to kill shadows. The sense of wrongness that I'd had when Miss President had asked me about killing my friends. The way she avoided telling me her name. That superhuman strength when she hit Chie. And that incredible jump to get away from us.
The weird part is talking about killing friends, though.
Yeah, we'll process that later. And the shadow's ability to interfere with the senses of other people. Just as Margaret had said, all the pieces of the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together, and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Labrys. Labrys, another weapon with a heart, stolen by someone unknown and thrown to the TV world, created this school and forced us to fight our friends. This deep-rooted depression regarding her past memories. All of this took the form of Labrys' shadow, who manipulated everything here.
Labrys, don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Miss Labrys only shivers when I call out to her. There has to be some reason why she believed that she was the student council president.
Yeah.
But that's just a disguise, more for herself than for us. No matter how comfortable it is, it's only there to cloud her eyes from the truth.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories. But you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
I call out to Labrys while keeping an eye on the shadow. A shadow is the darkness within a person's heart. Unless it is accepted by the person it came from, it will never disappear for good. But with that in mind, all we can do is watch over her as she accepts this darkness within her.
Yep.
We'll have to protect her when the shadow goes berserk and tries to kill her.
Yep.
But Labrys continues to shake her head and tremble violently. My words aren't getting through to her.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to tell you something.
Hey, don't put friend in quotes.
Too bad he doesn't understand at all. These clowns are so hopelessly naive.
The shadow laughs shrilly. continues to smear more poison in Labrys' heart.
Stop it!
I wish I could have made them feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alone. I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering. Stop! I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
This isn't good.
Uh-oh.
I settle into a fighting stance ready for anything, though I have a good idea what's going to happen.
Oh, you're still clinging to that? Then take a look at what you really are.
The Shadow's eyes gleam with golden light.
Oh, has she been projecting the look of like a person over her this whole time?
Maybe. The change begins immediately. The shimmer runs across Labrys' body. Instead of the normal human girl there had been a moment ago, she has a metallic body, just like her shadow.
Yeah, it was a fabrication.
No! No!
Labrys loses all composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear away the metal that had appeared. But there was more to her change than just her arms. Her legs,
leggies.
waist, chest, even her head. Everything not covered by her clothing is now obviously mechanical. The reality that she didn't want to face. There are no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labrys falls to her knees.
Well,
And finally mutters the words I was dreading she'd say.
oh no. Uh-oh. To be continued.
Oh, is that the end of that one?
Huh.
Okay. We might have to do some other story stuff to get there. So, interesting.
So now what?
I guess that just means we keep moving along to whichever one we want to do next.
My son.
Oh, my voice is gonna hate me.
No. Sorry.
I have to fucking, because everyone narrates themselves. I have to fucking snap into fucking.
Busy day.
I haven't done this in like 2 years.
Just listen to him.
Golden Week, huh?
Golden Week,
The holidays fell on pretty good dates this year.
Okay.
Jeunesse will be open for business during Golden Week 2. Come for our exciting Golden Week events. Stay for the low, low prices.
This poor guy.
Then again, it's my fault for taking this shift.
I can yap all I want, but the only reply I'm gonna get is my own echo.
Yep, there you go.
I begin to feel lonesome, so I start moping faster.
Mopping.
Mopping faster.
But
Though I
also
am moping at the
Yeah.
same time, probably. Such is life for Yosuke Hanamura, a high schooler working at Jeunesse, in his only shopping center. I get a lot of crap thrown in my direction because I'm the manager's son. But thanks to dealing with all that stuff, my skills have improved, and now I'm sometimes act as supervisor.
Yeah, even though he doesn't get paid.
Today's just another day on the job.
Oh, retail.
This city, Inaba City, is a rural country town that doesn't have anything more than rivers and mountains. At least, it's got a train running through it. That isn't used for commuting to the big city. The place isn't pretty enough to get sightseers either. It's a total dead spot. Really, just coming to Jeunesse to shop is a pastime in itself for the people of this town.
For real.
Our store carries more than just groceries and daily commodities. There's specialty shops selling fancy clothes and other stuff too. There's even a food court with a playground on the roof.
Almost like a mall.
Don't fall off the roof, please. We hold events up there sometimes. All that stuff makes for some really busy weekends. When there's an extended holiday, you start to see cars with out-of-town license plates in the parking lot. And now it's Golden Week. This is the busiest the place gets all year.
Oh, God.
I hate it. However,
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. Yeah, that's right. I'm free.
Free.
normally this definitely wouldn't be the time to be taking a day off. I saw the look on my dad's face when I turned in my request, but I didn't care. I absolutely can't miss tomorrow because he'll be here.
Partner's gonna be back.
You.
And by partner, I mean the guy who transferred in from the city last year, Yu Narukami. There's a reason I call him my partner and not just my friend. Don't get it twisted. See, he and I solved the case that happened last year in this tiny little town. And it wasn't some dinky ass problem like finding a lost cat or anything. This was big. A series of murders. You'd think that you'd have the police for it, but no, just children. On top of that, these weren't just any ordinary murders. The crimes took place in a world inside the TV. There were these monsters called shadows living there. You and I somehow got this power to defeat them, called personas, and from that point on, we started fighting and investigating. Luckily, we came across allies who also had the same ability, but even then, every day was a fight for survival. Together, we overcame danger after danger. With comrades like these, the word friend just doesn't cut it anymore. That goes double for you, and double for you. I'm indebted to him, and I trust him with all my heart.
All your heart.
So partner feels more natural than best friend. Unfortunately, my partner had to return to the city at the end of the school year. But we promised to meet up again during Golden Week. That was 2 months ago. Seemed like an eternity. I couldn't wait!
No, I bet you couldn't.
But he'll be back tomorrow. I've only been working so hard lately so I could take Golden Week off. I'm so pumped about tomorrow that I just can't relax!
All right, time to go home and get ready for tomorrow. Let's go, Teddy.
Teddy's this, he's this animal suit thingy that we met last year inside the TV. I know how stupid that sounds. Hear me out.
He's this animal suit thingy.
He's a featherbrained he's as featherbrained as they come. You just can't bring yourself to hate him. Well, I ended up being the one taking care of him. I took advantage of his appearance, and now he works as a costume attention grabber for June S.
Well,
he's supposed to be on the same shift as me.
where the fuck did he go?
Teddy! Hello? Where is that guy?
That's weird. He usually comes running in, ready to leave work. I asked the cleaning ladies, but nobody's seen him since lunch. This is getting strange.
Uh-oh.
He looks laid back, but he's a responsible worker, so I doubt he's slacking off.
Is this him? Oh, it's Chie. Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Chie Satonaka. She's a fellow classmate at Yasagami High School. She's another of the comrades that fought with us last year.
Comrades, but not partner. No.
Those of us who used personas formed an investigation team and went about solving the case. We did it because we were the only ones who could find the killer and stop the murders. You was our leader. No, not you. You was our leader. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you.
Stop.
You was our leader,
Don't
just so you
do
know.
that
It's an
every
easy bit.
time.
It's an easy bit every time.
God.
Chie was in charge of brainstorming, I guess. Oh, and steak. I mean, not that she was our leading expert on steak, but she just liked it a lot.
Yeah, she did.
I remember she was psyched for Yu's return too. She going to confirm stuff about tomorrow? Probably just forgot we're meeting up. I decided to mess with her a little.
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't you?
I didn't delete it!
Just the ha.
So she's defensive. I didn't
She's
even
so
send her an
defensive.
email. She's so defensive. I didn't even send her an email. Hilarious. Anyway, she suddenly gets serious.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor.
Oh boy.
The Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight Channel?
That takes me by surprise. The Midnight Channel. That was an urban legend that became popular last year. If you stare into a blank TV at midnight while it's raining, you'll see your soulmate. Sounds sketchy, I know, but it was true. Well, you didn't see your soulmate or anything, but it did show somebody on the TV. Long story short, whoever was showing it was the next victim in the series of murders last year. But it turned out that there was some crazy guy doing the after dirty work. In the end, we showed him and put the urban legend to rest. Or at least, so I thought.
There's some crazy guy.
There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
What the fuck?
You are going to get kicked square in the temple. I can see it now. She had grabbing the poor kid by the collar, scaring her out of her wits. She'd do it too. She doesn't stop when she gets an idea into her head.
Oh my god.
No, I was completely normal. At least I think I was.
Oh no.
So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but She didn't seem like she was lying.
Fighting show? It's nothing like what I was being shown on the Midnight Channel last year. Maybe she was just mishearing the other students talking about some normal sports program. No? Wait. I think I overheard some customers talking about that today. Whoa. They were talking about the Midnight Channel?
Oh boy.
And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
This makes sense as to why they were all watching it too.
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak if it's
There's
true.
the steak mentioned.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
I was trying to lighten the mood, but things didn't really turn out that way. I'm sure my partner would have done a better job at it. He'd say, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it," or something. Still.
Midnight Channel, huh? If it's true, that guy is a disaster magnet.
Come to think of it, the incident last year started the moment you came to Inaba. This new Midnight Channel rumor is true. I'm gonna start calling him the Mystery Maker.
The Mystery Maker.
That is, if it actually shows anything. Honestly, I'm around 90% sure nothing's going to happen. There's no way anything's going to show up.
Oh yeah, I should call Kanji too, just in case.
And then he's not gonna answer.
Kanji's another member of the investigation team. He's a year younger than the rest of us. Because of his looks and the way he speaks, people get the impression he's a violent hoodlum. Poor dude.
Yeah.
He's actually a hard-working, honest guy.
Who likes, making things.
He's not the type to screw around at night, so I'm sure he'll be eager to answer the call from an upperclassman like me.
Huh. It's not picking up.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's too busy knitting something.
Yeah, that.
Despite appearances, Kanji has a surprising knack for delicate needlework. And he's no slouch either. His work is as good as people who make a lot of money selling the stuff. Up until last year, he'd kept that hidden because it doesn't mesh with his image, but a lot of stuff happened and now he's not so hung up on it.
Yeah.
He now sells his handmade knitted dolls at his family shop, Tatsumi Textiles. They're actually pretty popular, and Lady's been carrying yarn and knitting needles with him all the time. Come on, answer already!
Guess I'll try his home phone too.
Tatsumi Textiles should be closed now, so I shouldn't have a problem getting through. And to back up my theory, Kanji's mom picked right up.
Hello, this is the Tatsumi residence.
Oh, I'm sorry to call at such a late hour. This is Yosuke. Is Kanji-kun there?
Oh, hello, Yosuke-kun. As for Kanji...
Huh? Did something happen?
I can't find him.
Ruh-roh.
You can't?
I thought he was sleeping in the living room, but he wasn't there when I checked in on him. I thought he might be with you.
Oh, yes. We're gonna have an all-night study group, and I bet I just missed him. I'll wait up for him here. Okay, then. Good night.
Good save, kid. Good save.
He just doesn't want her to worry, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, man, I totally panicked there and came up with some lame BS. Kanji's not there? He left without a word? Without a trace? I suddenly thought of Teddy, too.
Yeah.
No one's seen him since this morning, either. He didn't tell me anything about where he'd be. Hold on, could this be...
Why am I freaking out so much? This is Kanji we're talking about. So what if I can't get a hold of him? I'm sure he's fine.
I try to reassure myself that everything's okay, but my anxiety doesn't go away.
Mood.
First this new Midnight Channel thing, and now people are disappearing. Give me a break, man! Oh dear God.
I just want to fall asleep.
Christ.
I figured.
We've
Teddy
never
isn't
seen
home
his room
either, but
before.
Teddy's clothes are there in the closet.
Yeah,
both of them.
yeah.
Both of his
Oh
outfits.
my God, yeah! You're right. God.
I grabbed some food and headed to my room. It's been a while since I had to wait for midnight to watch the Midnight Channel.
Is that a guitar or a bass?
That's a guitar. The wait is always so long. Can't do anything but keep looking at the TV, so I start fiddling with the remote.
This is iNews, and here are our top stories. We begin with a hijacking of a domestic flight to Kagoshima yesterday morning. Police began their interrogation of the suspects today.
Damn.
Man, things are crazy all over the country today.
What's going on?
Last year, Inaba was all over the news. People I knew were being interviewed left and right. Then again, I didn't have any time to pay attention to any of that stuff until we closed the case. Jumping in and out of the TV all the time really takes it out of you. I'd always just hit the second instantly I came home. The instant I came home. I ought to be dead tired right now, but with all the work I've been putting in at Junes. But I'm so impatient that I'm really more annoyed than anything else right now. I stare at the clock. And stare. And stare.
And dissociate.
Damn it, move, you stupid minute hand!
I just realized the clock's broken.
My cell phone rings again. It's Yukiko this time. Yukiko Amagi, another member of the investigation team, and best friends with Chie. Her perfect poise makes her the center of every guy's attention, but she's definitely not what I'd consider ladylike.
Damn.
How can I put it? She's the biggest airhead I know.
Yeah.
I mean, she's what every dude in Japan wants. I think we're all in for some trouble.
Oh my god.
Ignorance is bliss. And to judge by all the guys who are after her based on just her image, I really think that's true.
Damn! Good God, son!
Oh, man. But, you know, I also think that the Yukiko I know now is better than the misplaced ideal. Because her family runs an old high-class hotel, she has pressures that other people can only imagine. But deep down, she's just a normal girl with real feelings.
Yosuke, stop inner monologuing and answer the phone. It's still ringing in the background.
Like I really know what I'm talking about.
You hear it, right?
Yeah, I know. Yukiko heard me saying this, she'd kill me.
Can you imagine if he answered and he's like talking out loud this whole time? What did you say?
Probably by making me eat her cooking.
Damn.
Her curry tastes like something you'd have to pass at law to prevent people from ever discovering again.
Oh my god.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening. This is Yukiko.
Hey, what's up?
I got an email from Chie a moment ago.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back, right?
Back when people sent emails, man.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Bet Chie was half asleep when she emailed you.
I could tell she was worried, so I tried making a joke. Come to think of it, Yukiko never really calls me like this. She must really be worried. I waited for her to reply, and what she had to say next took me by surprise.
I received a phone call saying that Rise-chan disappeared.
Whoop.
Oh, I mean, not literally, but it seems they can't get in contact with her.
His face, oh! Risei's another part of the investigation team. She's our junior at Yasogami High. Her full name is Rise Kuchikawa. Yeah, you recognize the name, right? Famous pop idol Rise Kuchikawa, aka Rosette. You bet. Last year she announced she was taking a break and came here to live with her grandmother. But she started working again this year, so she's been going in and out of the city with all the stuff she's doing. From what Yukiko just told me, her manager couldn't get a hold of her all day and tried looking up the Amagi Inn to ask Yukiko if she had any ideas.
She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Huh.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
I want to know how they got
Yeah, because all
kidnapped.
three of them at the same time is weird. Yukiko's voice is gloomy. Listening to this is making me restless too. But if you're depressed, you start thinking about more bad things. Going down that road is going to get to her. What would you do? Shoot, this is the millionth time I've thought that today. Anyway, I try to cheer Yukiko up.
Well, let's not get carried away. First, we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
You're right. Thank you, Yosuke-kun.
I hear the relief in Yukiko's voice when she hangs up. And let out a sigh. A big sigh that I could never have let Yukiko hear in her state. Teddy's nowhere to be found. Kanji's vanished too. And on top of it, no one get a hold of Rise.
On top of it.
And to top it off, and on top of all that shit, and for that Midnight Channel rumor to start up again at the exact same time.
This is way too much to be a coincidence.
Out of habit, I start going through the contacts of my phone. When I reach the name Yu Narukami, I hesitate.
He's not even here yet. I'll only make him worry.
As the leader of our investigation team, you had the biggest part in it all. But he's done with all that now, living a normal life back in the city. He's coming back to enjoy our reunion. I don't want to make him worry.
If anything, I should call him after I know something.
I opened the curtain to look outside. Like Chie said, it was raining. All the conditions for the Midnight Channel to show up have been met. If it's going to, that is.
No, can't happen. It's over.
Apparently not.
I say that out loud, but in my heart, I'm dreading that it'll show. It was like I was almost looking forward to it.
It's almost midnight.
Are we gonna see it again?
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes.
Let's go!
Is about to start.
Did it say Ultimate High School too?
I think so.
The manliest of all men! Come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako.
Oh boy, here it comes. I feel like we're gonna see this quite a few times.
Natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night. Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura.
Everything that bores me has gotta go.
A spunky dragon with deadly legs. The carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie
So mean.
Sakuraka.
Oh, my poor girl.
Please escort me to the ring, my prince. The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi.
I'll finish you in one strike.
Blooming roses and bulging muzzles. The blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi.
And he comes with the steel chair.
The body of a child, the brain
God.
of genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane.
Is this an army of idiots?
Oh man.
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end. The P1 Grand Prix, where fierce fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ. So we're probably gonna see that cutscene 2 more times.
It's fine. It's funny every time.
Yeah. Seeing yourself on TV is really shocking. Am I really that goofy looking? No, that's not it.
Why'd they call me Captain Resentiment?
Resentiment. I know that word from King Moron's class. What was it again? Something about the weak hating the strong? Some kind of jealousy? No, what the hell would I get a lame name like that? It's just the sound of it makes me mad. Resentiment.
Too much. This is way too much.
Now I know why Yukiko and Kanji hated the Midnight Channel so much. Well, I thought I knew all about what happened last year, but this time I'm actually experiencing it. See, everyone ended up as part of the investigation team was on the Midnight Channel at one point. And the Midnight Channel doesn't just show any old you. It shows the weakest part of you, the part you don't want to come out, but made supersize. In other words, fake footage of you so humiliating that you want to crawl under a rock and die is broadcast all over town.
Yep.
And you and I managed to not have it happen to us. So I guess I never really knew how bad it felt. Up until tonight, that is. Did everyone in town see this? It's going to show up again every night it rains? Damn it, how did they manage to go on without skipping town is beyond me. Seriously, I gotta give them mad props for sticking it out. But, now's not the time for that.
Was that Teddy in that weird costume?
Yeah.
He was acting like the host. Does that mean he's the one broadcasting the Midnight Channel this time? Could it mean that Kanji and Riza are involved too?
What's going on?
Crap, why was you on there too? And why now? What am I gonna tell him? He comes back for the holidays and everyone's gonna be all, oh look, it's the Sister Complex Kingpin. That's messed up. Should I tell him not to come? Wait, well, what can I tell him at all? Knowing me, I'll accidentally call him that myself. I know I'll at least say he has a sister complex. I won't be able to help myself.
Shit!
As I wrestle with confusion, the sudden sound scares the living crap out of me, and I panic for a second. Get it together, Yosuke. You're a third year. Look at me calling me now. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Of all people, it had to be you. What should I do? Tell him? Don't tell him? I reflexively hit the answer button before I've figured out what to say.
Reflexively hit the answer button.
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
He's suspicious of me. Like, really suspicious. I never see past the phone from one hand to the other several times.
Oh my god.
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
Explains why his nervous tone when
Yeah.
he called.
That's not why I was calling.
I know how I sounded, but Yu's voice was calm. Wait, is he laughing at me?
I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
My mind went blank. How do you see it?
Oh
Is it
yeah.
really a local thing? Don't tell me it's a nationwide
Nationwide.
broadcast now.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today.
About Teddy not telling
Okay,
me.
Teddy didn't get the chance to tell him.
Maybe you sensed how bewildered I was since he explained everything so calmly. I see, so Teddy disappeared before he could tell me that Yu was coming today. I'm still trying to piece things together as Yu continues.
I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed.
Oh, I can tell he's a little angry now. I can just see him shaking his head. Everybody can tell why I'm acting so nervous right now. Damn, this is embarrassing.
So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentiment?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think?
Jeez, he's so forgiving. That's just like him. Man, I really feel like an ass now.
Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
When I put it all into words like this, it sounds a lot worse than when I was thinking about it. I can hear a hint of tension in Yu's voice.
All right, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
It's good to be here.
Talking with you takes me back. Calling him partner was kind of sappy, I guess, but he takes it in stride. I suddenly feel a lot less confused now. He's something.
He's something.
Hit the next button! Decisiveness, confidence. He's got strength that I don't. I'm wondering how I just happened to stop on my desk drawer. My career choice application is in there. Oh, well past its due date.
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
Oh, we get to see
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I have a bad feeling about this. Warning bells go off in my head before I can figure out what's going on. You had sounded so calm because he was trying to hold back laughter all this time.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Motherfucker hung up on me. I hang up, barely resisting the urge to throw the phone across the room. Okay, don't panic. I need to call Chia and tell her about the plan.
See, now we get to see this from that point on.
How am I supposed to look everyone in the face tomorrow? As if it was reading my mind, my phone goes off again. Lo and behold, it's Chia calling. Anyone can see what's coming next.
Hello?
What the hell was that carnivore who's discarded woman?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Chia is raging at the top of her lungs.
Ow! You almost blew out my eardrum.
I haven't discarded it! I haven't! You hear me?
Oh, man. I let her blow off steam for a bit. Once in a while, I have to check to make sure I haven't actually turned on the speakerphone. She's that loud.
Damn.
I mean, I know the feeling, but can you please calm down? Oh, fuck. Once Chia gets tired of complaining and hangs up, my fears and exhaustions are blown away. I don't know what's going on yet, but I'm gonna find out. Then I'll crush whoever's behind this.
Poor Chie.
God, for real. Well, we're back at Junes now.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll go ahead and get the band back together for jumping in and seeing what Yosuke's experience was through all of this. Next time.
My poor son.
Oh, he's going through it. And it's only just begun.
When is he not going through it?
You have a great
Even
point.
in day-to-day life, he works retail. We know how going through it like that is.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
My poor son.
Don't jump off the roof. Trust me, I've thought about it.
No.
That's why I warn you.
Stop. It's awful.
Oh, man.